this. Oh, I'm like.
Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2.
I'm not loud.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Start again.
Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2
Start again.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1.
I think that's it.
Huh?
I think that's good.
I can hear whatever trading on.
All right. Oh yeah, I'm way too loud. All right, can you see?
All right. Dreamers, come on in. It's the Caravan of Dreams redo. You know what it is. It's 8 something. It's Monday. Y'all come on in. All right, dreamers, come on in. It's the Caravan of Dreams to redo. Monday at 8 something. Come on
Turn this
in.
music down a little bit. Hold on. So I'll turn this music down a little bit.
All right.
Wow.
What's wrong? All right, dreamers, come on in. It's the Caravan of Dreams to redo. Y'all know what it is. It's Monday. It's 8 something. Come on in. Be sure and like and share. All right. Dreamers, Samara Russell, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. Be sure and like and share. Come on in. All right, dreamers. Come on in. All right, Kitty, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. Auntie Kitty. It is 8 something. Yes, yes, indeed.
Yeah, close to 9 something.
Yes, indeed. All right. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Listen, be sure and like and share. Now, I made a post today, and I was saying that make sure you invite your people. Tell 2 people to come on in, and if they stay or here still till the end of the show, then you become eligible to win a hat, one of my hat collection. So make sure you people are here. Y'all make sure you like and share. All right. So first of all, we'll say happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And we hope that you enjoyed your day and that you felt celebrated, or whatever the case may be. Now, listen, there was, what is this name? The Game. The Game was not happy because, okay, 20 is good. That's I love that. I love 20, Kitty. That's a good number.
Well, 15 short so far.
Yeah, they ain't showed up yet. But listen, so the Game he went off on. I don't know if you saw that on Instagram. The Game, he was like, listen, mothers are always. He said on Mother's Day, like everybody else say, mothers are always celebrated. That's what it is. Vanessa, how you doing? Mom V, how you doing? So he was complaining because he said out of all of his kids, and he's got, several, he said one of his kids, the oldest son, came and, actually called him and texted him or whatever and said, Happy Father's Day. Said his son even gave him a bottle of cologne. He said based on his, his money. Mm-hmm. He said, gave me a bottle of cologne.
That's
he said that was cool.
Right.
He said that was very cool. Yes. But he said out of all of his, I think 6 kids or whatever, he said that was the only one that said anything, even acknowledged him. And he said he was hurt. He was hurt by that. He said, so from this day, he said this day on, he said, I'm cutting all of the rest of those people off. He said everybody else is cut off.
Can't be like that.
He said they cut off. He said because I do so much for everybody. He said all of his family. He's the one who, gives and makes sure everybody got this and have that and this and whatever. He said
different though.
One kid.
I feel like it's different with your kids. As far as providing financial support, stuff like that for family members.
Right.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. And they also, I don't know if they say thank you. They might not say thank you or not.
Right.
But your kids require a lot more than financial. And that's one reason why I myself chose not to have a lot of kids, especially by different people, because it's hard. It was hard. It's hard enough for me to be a father to 2 kids that are mine.
Right.
So to be able to move around and to tend to these kids' needs, having a nanny and all that stuff, I know that's beautiful.
Okay, no. But see, let me stop you right there, because that was the thing. He said that he's very present in their lives. That he don't, what I'm saying?
That's according to his level. I feel like I'm present in my kids' lives.
Well, you are.
I am. But they can still use more. Even as much as I give them, they can still use more. So
you're saying, though, then that he didn't have for him to be feeling that way, that nobody even text him and, what I'm saying, other than one son,
tap
one
into
child.
Your kids and see what's going on. See what's going on with your kids. It's a reason why there's a disconnect. When you provide everything, not just financially, but emotionally, that means that kid can't really do without you. That means that kid really value you.
All right.
So now, if you're in the same house and he said they didn't say Happy Father's Day, that's different. But he said nobody contacted him, right? Right. That means they're not even in the same house, right? Yeah.
6 different kids, but I'm sure different mothers.
So I don't care what you feel like you're doing. You need to tap into your kids and find out what it is that they need, what it is that's creating that disconnect, that's keeping them from contacting you and saying Happy Father's Day. And I'm not saying he's not doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he's only doing money. He might pick them up. He might do whatever the case. But,
right.
I saw something else that Spaceship was saying on his show, Wild Out Radio show, and it was like, what's your kid's favorite color? Who's their boyfriend or their girlfriend right now? It's questions like that.
Right. Can you answer?
Right. Right. So, I'm sure you probably provided a whole lot of different ways. Then, sure, you're very present in what you feel like. The way that you feel like you're present. But you have to tap into your kids. You really got to look in the mirror and figure, you can't just sit back and be like, man, I'm doing everything right What's wrong with them?
Right.
You can't
Auntie
be
Kitty
like that.
says that he stay on social media too much for him to spend time with them. So
I mean, for real.
Mom V said cutting them off will get their attention, but he needs to have a talk with them to see what's up.
He needs to see what's up with the kids. Like, what am I not providing? I need to have a talk with my kid, with my daughter right now. And they in the house with me. You know what I'm saying? Like every day, they in the house with me.
Right.
But I even had a talk with my daughter, like on some real live stuff right now.
Right.
To figure out where the disconnect is. Now I kind of see it because I got to be a parent.
Right.
And she's a kid or whatever.
Right.
But you know, when you ain't even in the house.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Well, like Auntie Kitty says that money is not a presence. Now, Kitty, he said that he provides more than financial because he knew that people would think that. He said he's a very present person in their lives.
Man, are you tucking them in? So that mean a lot.
I mean, but at the same time, we don't know if he's not. Right?
Well, you got 6 kids. One of them, it sounds like one of them got tucked in.
Well, I mean, you mean when he was like, this is the older kid that happened to do that. You know what I'm saying? So
when they older and they gone, you know what? A lot of times, and we've talked about this before, there was something underlying. You know what I'm saying? Like there was something going on that whole time, and now that they grown, they get to express themselves. Mm-hmm. So once again, you got to tap into your kid and find out what make you even do that to me.
Right.
And it ain't because they just selfish. They missing something. They feel like, I don't care if you thought you was giving them the world. It was something that was missing. Because when you can't do without something, you're going to stay in touch with it. Right. If you could see my right face right now. Right. I mean, at the end of the day, the thing is that, these, the kids, I think what he's saying is my kids are privileged, right? That they think, that they got, this, that, or third, or that is, it's nothing for them to have it. I mean, and I'm sure that's, they probably feeling that because at the end of the day, the fact that he's giving them money, I'm sure they got all the good stuff, all the good games and, shoes or whatever the case may be. And they probably like, just good. And he's like, oh, okay, that's how you feel. I'm cutting y'all off. So he said, all the kids that did not even just text him or get him a card, nothing. He said they've been cut off. I mean, hey, as a matter of fact, you know what? He didn't go as far as just to say kids. He said all the people. So I guess he's saying, I don't know. Yeah.
Whoever else.
I mean,
he take care of all his family.
If he taking care of them people like that, he got the right to do that. That's what boss people do. That's what boss people do.
Right.
So if he the boss of that and he providing all that, yeah, you should be thankful.
Right.
You should be. So if
privileged kids act differently from regular kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have been on the phone telling them this, telling us it's clout chasing.
Man.
But that's what they do, right?
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's, they're going to do that. They're going to, I think celebrities, they post stuff so we can see, they want us to know this. But, at the end of the day, now, if the game didn't do this, then we wouldn't be talking about it, right?
Right.
So we always say that, the little stuff they do, the kind of stupid stuff, it make people, guess what? Somebody talking about them.
No publicity. I mean,
that's right.
No such thing as bad publicity.
That's right. That's right.
You put that out there.
Yeah.
I don't know me myself. But I'm not a social media type person. I'm not. I ain't gonna say he depended upon social media, but it helps him out more than it hurts him.
I mean, I'm sure he's got some other avenues and some other things that he does. I think at one point he and 50 were in it or something. You know what I'm saying? Had some kind of beef.
They done beefs and got friends again and beefed over again. So
okay. So
I've been in and out of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, regardless, like I say, you got to tap into your kids, or even if they older kids.
Right.
I don't know. I try to be such a president in my kids' life to where even when they get older, they still gonna come back, and say something to me. Right.
Veronica Castillo, how you doing? Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, like, what I'm saying, how much do we expect for, especially from kids that are, in their teens, like teens or preteens? I mean, come on. What do we expect from them?
I don't know. I know my kids don't need. They just need me. You know what I'm saying, for the essentials. If the lights was cut out, if the water didn't work, they probably come in and talk to me. Because you know how they go. They go in their room, they close their door, and they're gone.
That's it.
And they ain't even old. When they older, they gonna be at their house and they gonna be gone.
Oh yeah.
So I just hope that they'll come by and say happy birthday. I mean happy Father's
text
Day
or
or text or something like that.
Yeah.
They're gonna be away at college.
Right.
Real soon.
Right.
So I just hope that they're gonna take time out to really realize, hey, it's Father's Day and I got a father.
That's it.
Let me hit him up.
That's it. That's it.
I know what it's like to be absent. I'm not saying the game was absent at all, but I know what it's like for me having an absent father. It's hard for me. I gotta actually be purposeful about contacting my father.
I mean, because clearly I'm like, did you text your dad? And it's like, yeah, I did. So I have to remind you, or I don't know if you just remember anyway, but yeah. So I get it.
It's rough.
It's
rough. And I don't have nothing against him, but when you learn to live without him, and I'm not saying that they learn to live without him. Once again, I want to make sure that people know that I'm not saying that, but when there's something that they're missing or something that they kind of hold against you, you see it when they're older, because if they can't wait to get out this house, does that mean they can't wait to get out this house?
See, Auntie Kitty just said, we don't really like our parents until we get grown. When you start realizing that, you know what, the stuff you was telling me, you was right. You was right, Mama. You was right when you said that. Yes, because that stuff, it come. You know what I'm saying? Like somewhere in there, sometimes stuff come back around to you, and you be like, "Dang, my mom said this gonna happen," or "Dang, my daddy said." You know what I'm saying? That's when you remember it. When you get grown, especially when you have your own kids.
Well, at the end of the day, game, go holler at your kids. You got 6 of them.
I'm sure they got the message. Text probably start flying through. Happy belated Father's Day. They probably got all kind of text or whatever after that. So yeah, I'm sure the mamas was like, you better text your daddy.
Oh man, my mom came with a gut punch.
Ooh, yeah. Or until you lose them, then we remember. For sure. Yeah. And when it's too late, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I always say, man, I don't want a funeral to bring us back together.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you know what? When you think about that, hey, Ramesia, how you doing?
Those are the family reunions now.
Yeah, or because it seems like you don't, even if you got family members that you don't really get along with them, and that kind of thing, guess what's going to bring you together? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody likes to think about that. We all need to get it together, you know what I'm saying, before that kind of thing happen. I think within your family, don't have, that kind of bad vibes between you, because, when you do, then, something happens, and there you go, right there. That's what bring you together.
I mean, you always think you got more time.
Oh, for sure.
You always like, I got time to get it together. And as a family, you're not going to always get together as a family. Mm-hmm. So, you be in and out. And my hope is that as far as my family goes, and any family goes,
right, that
you be on good terms. Whenever tragedy strikes, it's got death is a part of life.
Yeah.
So whenever that happens, you just hope that, especially with the person that passed away, you hope that you're on good terms.
Oh yeah.
I know that in my sister's situation, we've been in and out. There's been times we love each other to death. There's been times that we don't F with each other at all. Period. Point blank.
Right.
I'm just glad that we were on excellent terms before what happened.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah. Auntie Kitty said it may not even be the kids. The moms could be scoring. So the moms could have don't even worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, you got the scoring moms.
For
and,
sure.
The game is a heartthrob.
Yeah.
And he got 6 kids.
Somebody got to mess around.
Yeah,
some of them might be the same age. You have to make memories with your kids. Keep them on your important list. Yeah,
this is true. They remember the times you spent with
for
them.
sure.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. You know what? So my son, grown as he is, the one that's incarcerated, he remembered when he was 11 years old. He turned 11. That his dad was like very, very late to his birthday party, and he held on to that until probably recently, like in the last couple of years. So, and I don't know why that was a big, it was huge for him. I don't know why, but he held on to that. He would get mad. He'd be like, Mom, Daddy never did even come to my, he showed up late to my 11-year-old birthday party. I was like, but now you 30. So yeah, he held on to that.
And his daddy was in the house, right? They was but that was just that one little mistake. I mean, we all look at something or something that happened, whatever,
Right.
no matter
Right.
how good you might have had it, you want more. And that's the situation with the game. No matter how good the kids might have had it,
Right.
they saw something that
Right.
they wanted more, from their dad.
Probably so. Probably
And
so.
It might have been too much. Who knows? But they wanted more of something. And it's on him to find out what that thing is that they wanted.
Yeah. At the end of the day, they probably just forgot. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the mamas didn't tell them, depending on how old these kids are.
If you,
I'm just saying.
If you are that much of a presence as a father, like they can at least tell you. Now, I as far as not getting presents, I can see not getting presents or whatever the case. But to text, you might be texting on the phone that he bought you.
Huh. Right? Texting everybody else except your daddy. Auntie Kitty said, my granny raised me, and I used to hold on to that. I was 33 before I told her I felt like she didn't want me. You told your mom. Oh. Yeah.
I mean, when they not around, and that's, that goes a lot for fathers, because we usually the ones that's not around. And we figure it's going to be okay. A lot of times as fathers, we feel like, we made it out all right, so they're going to be all right.
Right.
But that's an emotional pressure, man. That's bad on people's emotions.
Yeah.
My mama was glad that I was in the situation that I was in, because I knew that I was not going to be absent. Just absent.
Right.
A lot of people feel like, hey, they pay child support and they pick them up
Right.
every weekend. And
Right.
That's good
Then
enough.
that's covered.
Right.
It's covered.
But
Yeah.
I ain't want to pick them up everywhere. I wanted to tuck them in. I wanted to drop them off at school.
Right.
I wanted to pray with them before school starts,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Those are some of the things that I did that those kids are going to remember.
Right. That's true. That's
So-
true. And there's things that you hope they look back on at one day.
And when you got 6 kids,
Yeah.
what are the odds that you're going to drop off each one of those 6 kids, pray with those kids before in the morning, give them words of encouragement before each morning? What's the odds? And I'm not saying he didn't.
Right.
I'm saying, what's the odds?
Right. The
with 6
odds. Yeah, I
kids?
get it. And I mean, at the end of the day, is he even talking to them before school every day? Is he encouraging them? You know what I'm saying? It may not even be an every day, especially you got 6 kids. You probably do one this week, one, you know what I'm saying, or 2 at a time, or
Them
whatever
kids-
the case may be.
them
So
kids know that, man.
yeah. Yeah. Spending quality
They know
time with them is key for fathers. If you're not insistent, make an effort. They can see for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I know growing up, then, we grew up with, our dad being across town, and he would come and get us on probably every other weekend or something like that. And it was very, honestly, I can't even remember having a conversation with my dad. Just, you know what I'm saying? Not as a kid at all. I don't think I actually, like, when he would come and get us, it would be like, hey, do this, do that, do this. And then it seemed like he would sleep, because my daddy had like 2, 3, 4 jobs. I don't know. Seemed like he worked so often. So, he slept most of the time. I don't remember having a conversation with him when, as a child. Only when I got grown and started having my own kids, and then I would take my kids to see him, then that's when we would have a conversation. Prior to that, we didn't even talk. I can't even tell you how my daddy sound, like, really.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
So
But
anyway,
once again, you just gotta, hey.
and let me say this. I will say that had an effect on me. It had my relationship with my dad. It had an effect on me. So just FYI. Anyway, so all right, let's move on. So listen, speaking of that whole situation, like the daddy-daughter thing, Kevin Hart was saying, just to say that Kevin Hart was saying that his daughter, who is now 16, she came to him and was like, Daddy, the fact that you was cheating and that you talk bad about our mom, she said, I ain't with that. I don't like it. So, she at, 16, I think when you get to a certain age, now I see all the stuff that you was doing or whatever, and she recognized it. And she told him, I'm going to need you to stop doing that. Like, don't be talking bad about me. He put it in his jokes. You know how in his comedy act, he would say things about his ex-wife.
Yeah.
And she said, don't do that. Like, that's, that ain't cool. And she confronted him about cheating. Yeah. Lex, how you doing? So, I mean, like, there it is.
I mean, I think I think a lot of kids probably like that.
Yeah. What, confront?
Yeah, confronted. Unfortunately, probably the daddy, because they the one that got caught. I'm not saying the mama don't cheat, but the mama don't get caught.
Right.
That's the thing about
Right.
it. So, that's cool that they can have that conversation, though.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah. And he said that it really meant, it hit him. It meant something. Girl dads be catching. Yeah. Yep. Shout out to my pops. My bad old man.
Amen. Amen.
Right. So yeah, I think that, the fact that she was comfortable enough, he opened the door and made her comfortable to be able to talk to him like that. So about that situation. Yeah.
I think it's hard to handle celebrity. You
Right.
know, and, Chris Rock said a long time ago, "What a man is as faithful as his options."
Yeah.
And when you enter into celebrity status, man, you got a lot of options. So you
Yeah.
gotta have some super duper self control, man. So, you don't always have that self control.
Mm-hmm.
And with him, he got caught multiple times.
Right.
And then
Right.
you can't, for me, if I got caught multiple times now, another thing is though, he became a millionaire off of these jokes.
Right.
So,
Right.
hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, if I get caught, I'm probably just gonna have to leave the situation alone. Like, I no need to be bitter about it. I did what I
Right.
did. Let's just move on.
Right.
But once again, that made him a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
So why not throw it in your
Right.
jokes?
Right.
I don't know. I probably would. I wouldn't mind his situation where he has to apologize to his daughter later on. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
But they millionaires now.
Yeah.
They rich now.
Yeah. So, that goes with it. Yeah. So listen, let's talk about this. So I know everybody probably heard about or seen the Sha'Carri Richardson, who is, I guess they're calling her where she's kind of the
Flamboyant.
Flojo, she got that Flojo thing. She's the track star that she did make the Olympics. And so there's, a lot of, ugly comments being said about her. Mind you, now, the young lady said that just last week she lost her biological mom, and people are saying things, making comments about her hair and her tattoos, and you were saying that they say she got that boyish thing about her. Yeah. So yeah, the Flojo of our era. Right. Vanessa, she did her thing. She did. Now, why are people even making crazy comments about this young lady? And I'm wondering, is it us? Who's doing that?
It don't matter who it is. You're going to have somebody, when you're successful, you're going to have somebody that's not going to like you or not like what you do, have something to say about what you do. But you just got to take it all in at one time. Yeah, it's hurtful. But also what comes with that is a U.S. Olympic nomination. And you just got to kind of relish.
Deal with it.
Yeah, you just kind of got to relish with that.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully she got enough people around her.
Right. Right. I think she got a good, her support system is good. So.
For her to make it, of course, because people are jealous. But for her to make it this far and still keep her nails, still keep her hair, all of that stuff, she ain't trying to cover that stuff up.
Right.
So like they said, the Flojo of our era,
right.
we talked about it earlier, people saw Flojo and was like, oh, her nails, oh, well, all that's her.
Right.
Right. Same thing with Selena. She came in with the different outfits and they just, oh, these braids, oh my God, oh. So, they just look for different things, but all we need to do is just continue to excel. Obviously, she has a nice support system.
Yeah.
I saw her when she went and grabbed
her grandmother.
Her
grandparents.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Kitty said, because our people are jealous, right? Like, come on. It doesn't even make sense that y'all would even be. This young lady's finna go. Let's be behind her. She came from Dallas. What part of Dallas? Is she from the Cliff or what?
It's got to be South Dallas because she went to Carter.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, we are just be, behind this girl saying, go. But, you remember which one of the gymnasts, the young ladies that she was wearing that natural, she was wearing bad weaves or something. One of the gymnasts that in the, was it Simone Biles or who was the other black gymnast?
I can't remember.
It was one of the black gymnasts that was, her hair, people was complaining because she had Simone Biles. She had a bad weave and, different things like that. And I think, at this particular point, they, her mama did, go ahead and take care of it. And I think she's good now. I think she does commercials and, she might even have a hair
when you talented,
contract.
When you talented, you can get away with stuff like that.
Yeah, but it was a Gabby. Okay, Gabby. But it hurt her. It hurt her feelings that people were saying that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's a distraction.
It is a distraction. But you have to have the right support team around you. You're going to always have distractions. You're going to always have naysayers, detractors, people that's got something. But you got to have a good support team around you.
Right.
And God don't put nothing more on you than what you can handle.
Yeah.
So to overcome a big obstacle like that, you got to have some hellified talent. And people like Simone, people like Gabby have enough talent to overcome that.
Right.
So all you got to do is, just, as far as parents, just be that support system. Right. And they're going to overcome it by winning. Like I know from experience. You take that negative, you take it all, ball it up, and you throw it back at them in your talent.
Okay.
You know, as far as people are being against you or laughing at you or saying whatever against you, you take all of that. It's the same thing with acting. You take all of that, you ball it up, and you turn it into a positive energy.
Yeah.
And you put it out as positive energy. Yeah. That's what makes the girl from Dallas run as fast as she runs.
Right.
The first thing she said, I saw her, I forget what she was screaming out after she won or whatever, but it was like, stop playing with me, stop playing. But that's what you do. You take everything that people give you, and when you're able to take that and transform it into a positive energy or into something that makes you stronger, that's when you become a champion. There are some people who can't handle it. There are some people who succumb to that stuff right there, and that might be their excuse for the rest of their life. Well, I could have been this, but the people was talking about me. No.
Right.
But the ones who excel, the people like Miss Richards and stuff like that, they take all of that, ball it up, make it a whole different kind of energy. Yeah,
shout out to her. Like Kitty was saying. Okay, so she was sweating. Yeah, Gabby was sweating out her hair, and people was making stupid comments. Success brings out the haters for sure. And who cares what her hair choices are? Right, I'm out for her with that orange ginger hair she had going on. Like,
you got to be successful to have haters. You got to be successful to have it. And on a national scale, you got to have quite a reach to have haters on a national scale.
Right.
And if you got haters that's in your neighborhood or whatever, okay. But if you got haters in nationwide, statewide, internationally, that means you also got people that love you as well. So it's a matter. It's all on your perspective. Is the cup half empty or the cup half full?
Yeah.
You can pay attention to the haters if you want to, or you can pay attention to the millions of other people who pushing you, saying, "Hey, go, 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 go."
Right.
So
yeah. Auntie Kitty said, "Being the underdog has always pushed me to be greater." For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what was that Cat Williams just say? If you got 100 haters, then you need to be going for 101 or something. He was like, it's the more haters, the better.
Yeah.
So
you try not to get caught up in that though, because a lot of times we create our own haters.
My God, yes.
It's you can speak things into existence.
Yeah.
The power of life and death is in the tongue.
Yes.
Okay. So you can speak your haters into existence. A lot of times you don't have haters. You might just have some people that don't like your style. They're not hating, they just don't like your style. There's gonna be some people that just don't like what you do. As far as me as a DJ, there's some people out there, they're not haters.
Right.
They just don't like my style of DJ.
That part.
That don't mean that they haters.
That part.
And even if you're gonna say they haters, keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Look in the mirror and like I said, you transform it into some positive energy.
Right, for
you
sure.
You ain't gotta make a post about it. You ain't gotta say, "Oh, I see y'all. You don't like what I'm doing. Y'all haters."
Yeah.
You know what? For me, I want to make if you don't like me, I want to make everybody around you like me.
Right.
That way you
be the only one.
Right.
By
you
yourself.
Stuck around all these people who like me. You know what? You don't like me, I'm gonna make your auntie, your cousin, your best friend. All like, man, that Johnny can DJ. Well, I don't like him. Well, I think he's a good DJ.
Okay. Yes.
I want you to be outnumbered.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's it. Kitty, speaking of hair, I'm hating on this successful platinum blonde. Thank you, Auntie Kitty. Vanessa says she's a supporter. Everybody ain't for everybody for sure. Everybody not gonna like you, unfortunately. Like, it's gonna be some people that be like, man, why she wear that, or why they do that. I mean, it's always gonna be people who have something to say. You know how they say you can't please everybody? That's so real. That is so real. And I think we always,
you can trip up on that,
man.
I lost some years, probably a decade, trying to please other folks or trying to please everybody. Like, I please the mass, but I'm mad because 2 people out of 100 people I might have pleased 95, and I'm wondering how I can get the other 5. Yeah. And why don't I go ahead and just keep pleasing the 95?
Right.
But you can get tripped up on
for
trying
sure.
to please everybody. You'll never.
That's
please
what
everybody.
we do. Like, because you get. Like, you know what I'm gonna say, and I am notorious for that, because I'm like, I don't even understand. Many times I've said, I don't even understand. I don't even know what I did. Because to me, I feel like, if I don't do anything, then why are y'all doing this? Like, why is it that hate? Because if you feel like, to me, I'm like, I'm gonna treat you this way, you should treat me this way. But everybody is not you, right? That's what we have to remember. We're, you know what I'm saying, regardless of who the person you are, everybody's not like you. So everybody's not going to treat you like you treat them.
You treat them.
Yeah.
And you just have to deal with that accordingly.
Right.
To keep yourself from getting hurt again, because see, you can get hurt, multiple times by the same person.
Yeah.
So you just realize that, hey, this person don't love me like I love them.
Yeah.
And I used to get hung up on that part right there.
Right.
Things that I bend my back, bend over backwards for them, all that stuff. And then when it come time that they do something for me, it's like, that's messed up. But that's just not what they do. That's not love for them.
Yeah, for sure.
That's just not the love that they show.
That's it.
And what you have to do is you just have to deal with them accordingly. You already know this person, you set your limits based upon what they do.
Right.
If I would go to the end of the earth for you, I would hope that you'll go to the end of the earth with me.
That's it.
But if you don't, then I got to put you over here in this category of people that will not go to the end of the earth. Not saying I won't call you, not saying that we won't be cool and I won't dap you up, that I won't speak and be cordial.
Yeah.
But I can't put you over here with the people that I know ride or die people.
Right. Auntie Kitty said, you'll lose yourself pleasing others. And Lex said, once we love ourselves, life is so much better. Man, yes,
that is so much easier said than done, because the mirror is very unforgiving.
Woo-hoo.
We all have, you have to get over those insecurities.
Yeah.
We all have insecurities.
Yeah.
And for me, the enemy, as far as if you want to say evil spirits, Satan, the devil, whatever,
right,
they use those things against you, as far as negative spirits, negative things, they use the things that you're insecure about against you.
Right.
So,
you can't get you from everybody. Gerther Madison told me this to her last breath. Rest in peace, Grandma. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't get you from it. That man. That's
Lex said, I learned that the hard way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we just got to keep going, right? We got to keep going, and disregard that. So
it's hard. Like I say, it's hard to disregard.
Yeah. And
not when you jump on this social media stuff, you don't know what you're getting into.
Right.
We all have when you jump on this social media, you start posting and all this stuff. You have your own reality show.
Yeah.
Which means you're gonna have your own viewers, your own people that like you, your own people that don't like you.
Right. For sure.
So at the end of the day, you ask for this by jumping on social media and telling all your business or whatever the case. You ask for this, and everybody's not gonna be on board with you.
That's true. Vanessa said that is one of the greatest lessons I have had in my life. Everybody is not going to do what I would do. Yeah.
Man, once you can accept that.
Yeah. For sure.
Life gets a little bit easier. But you got to learn, what you have to do is learn how to compartmentalize those people.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying shut them out, but put them in their groups, and who your ride or dies are.
That's it. Social media is the devil.
Hey, man, social media it can be the devil if you allow it to be.
Yeah, and what I realize is that what the media says has such a big influence on what people think or believe. You know what I'm saying? Like, if social media put it out there, social media or even just the media period, put it out there that, hey, so-and-so, Jeezy did whatever, then whatever they say, that's what's believed.
Right.
It is, because people feel like if it's in the media, it was in the paper, it was in the news, it's true, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, the media can have a big influence, for sure.
Man, the media, you can't get caught up in a social media, the media is controlled.
Yeah.
You got algorithms that allow certain things to be said or certain things to be seen and certain things to be hidden.
Right.
Man, the things that we are allowed to see, we start believing that is true.
Yeah.
And
think about how Trump was doing. He was using the media, to make us think, that everything was, happening against, that all these, they lied, this is that's not happening, all the stuff that he was doing. And now they have banned him on everything, which needed to happen. So listen, all right. Has anybody seen the new Jeezy slides?
Yeezy.
I'm sorry, not Jeezy. Jeezy, I'm sorry. That's what's the name? Husband, right?
Yeah.
Not Jeezy.
Rapper. Well, both of them
Yeezy. Yeezy. Has anybody seen the new Yeezy slides? Those orange things. They look like.
David Mann. I think he had some on.
Really?
Uh huh.
Those orange ones?
They weren't orange. It was like blue.
Oh, they have different colors.
Yeah, they got different colors. They look like they Crocs.
They look like what was that? I saw a picture, that orange candy. Remember that orange soft candy? Whatever that is. That's what they look like. That's what they say, that people are saying they look like everything. That's a weird. Did you see them?
I think I saw them.
The bottom of it is not a flat. It's got like these, like, you know what I'm saying, something that you would screw something with. Like, it's so weird looking. Yes, they are absolutely horrible. And I bet those are probably about $1,000. Erica has a pair.
So they look comfy. I mean, they do. They look like candy. They look soft.
Yeah,
like
they
candy,
definitely look like candy. That's what they look like. And I'm just like, okay, what is going on?
The thing about that is regular people don't necessarily have to buy them, because the rich people.
Yeah, they're going to buy them anyway.
Right.
$3,000. $3,000 for those jokers. Wow.
It's people, it's people out there financing them shoes, and you know that.
Wow.
There's people out there financing them shoes, and plus.
What are you saying? They paying the foreplay?
I mean, you might have a credit card. You might have a credit card. You put it on your credit card. You never know what situation they might be doing, to pay it out.
Wow.
But I know everybody ain't just paying out $3,000.
Wow.
Oh,
okay.
She said I'm guessing.
Oh, okay. I was like, $3,000 for some orange candy Crocs. I was like, oh my God, what is going on right now? What is life? Yeah. Vanessa, get Erica on here, because I need to know where she getting $3,000 to buy some orange candy Crocs.
No, $300.
$300. Oh, okay, $300. Okay, that's still balling for some Crocs, but okay. Yeah. But I think everything that he sells is ridiculously priced, right? And I guess people are just because it's Yeezys.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, I do believe that David Mann had some of those on. And they do look comfy. They look like something you could wear in the summertime. They got holes all on the sides, all on the top. So it's like, I know, they roomy or whatever the case. So yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
300 is still too much. It is.
Yeah, it is still too much. I mean, that's Jordan level. Jordan's.
Yeah, but I mean, at least in some Jordans, you can start running if a dog chase you.
I think you can run in these too.
Can you? I mean,
they don't
have no back to them.
Yes, they do.
Oh, those not the ones I saw.
These are the ones I'm seeing.
No, the orange ones, they didn't have no back. They were just like a slide in.
These are slide in, but they got a back to them.
Yeah, the orange ones didn't have a back to them. They were just like the push-up ice cream color. Like the one on the end right there.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, now, so I'm just saying. So the Jordans, okay, $300 for some Jordans, but at least you can run, you can play some basketball, you can do.
These slides,
you know what I'm saying?
For between
something
$225 and $480 look like.
Wow. Okay.
So
for some house shoes.
I mean, it just depends. People wear house shoes anyway, right?
I mean, yeah, for
sure. So you can't run in nobody house shoes. Nobody flip flop.
Yeah, right. But I'm saying,
if you want to get some Yeezys, they have the other ones that I just showed you. If you want to get some Yeezys that fit, that you want to run in.
I don't think nobody want to run in them. But I'm just saying, let's just say you decide to go for a walk. You know what I'm saying? Then the dog get after you. And you got on these $300 Yeezys that you can't even run from the dog.
I mean, you can have on some $50 Adidas's that you can't run in. You can have some $100 Nike slides that you can't even run in. So if you're gonna have some slides, you might as well have the best. The best is the Yeezys. So Yeezy slides.
Might as well get to be. Oh, okay. Erica paid $200 for her.
He wasn't the inventor of slides.
No, he was not. He was not.
The fact that somebody is running, that's anybody. If you're running from the laws, I mean, if you got the slides on, if your pants around your thighs or whatever case, there's a few reasons why you ain't gonna be able to run off. So hey, it is what it is. Like I said, if you want to get the Yeezy shoes, get the Yeezy shoes.
Okay, so Erica say they're next level comfort. Okay, so your feet are just melting in them, just like is that. So I mean, that's what's up. That is what's up.
I mean, we old, so we don't see the use in those.
Shoes. I guess that's the problem.
For me, yeah, $200, $300 for some shoes. I can't do that, man.
Yeah,
$200, man. It need to have a V8 engine in it, and it need to have Bluetooth capabilities. I'm sorry,
Okay. Okay.
That's what it needs to have.
Right, some Wi-Fi or something.
Right.
Man. Okay. So shout out to the people who buying Yeezy shoes. That's what's up. All right, y'all. So listen. Okay, before we shut it out, listen, if you got a kid or two, if they are 17 and under, get ready because you are about to be receiving the child tax credit starting in July. Shout out to you. You either getting $250 or $300. So, it is what it is. Thank you for, your service of having your kids, and y'all gonna raise the economy. The economy. So anyway, child tax credit starting July for those people with kids. Auntie Kitty said they better walk for me at that price. Okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay. Remote control,
and knock off the calories for walking.
Hello. Yes.
So
right there, Erica, do they do that? That's what we want to know.
I'm officially old. I'm gonna got stuff that your mama used to say. Be like, I ain't gonna pay all that for them shoes.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's me. It's funny how stuff go full circle.
Yes. All right. So y'all, here we go. I need to know: did you invite somebody on the live? And they are still here to the end, because we are here. Who got their people? Whose people hung on the live? Because you are going to be eligible to win a hat. Okay, so who you got? I know. Tell me who your people are. Tell me who they are that they still on. Who are they? I know Valeria Moss and T. Renee Tyler. Are they still here? Y'all say here. So, okay, Kitty, let's see. We're waiting for Valeria and Renee to say here. Valeria and Renee, are y'all here? Okay, Tammy was invited by Vanessa. Okay, Vanessa, who else is here that you invited? Veronica Castillo. Okay, all right. Veronica still here? I know I saw her. Let me see. Me. Okay. All right. Okay, so Vanessa, Kitty, your people here? All right. Okay. She said y'all had one job. Okay. Hey, okay. All right. So looks like Vanessa, your people. Hey, Veronica and Tammy, thank y'all. We appreciate you for hanging in there. We hope that you heard something that was enjoyable, make you come back again.
Right. Make you tell two more people.
Okay, and tell two more people. All right. So Vanessa, I think you did it. You did it.
So what you gonna have? You got pictures of the hats, or?
Yeah, I showed them on the video.
Okay.
So yeah, she'll get to pick the one that she wants. All right. Okay, y'all. Well, listen, that is another one in the books. So thank y'all so much for joining us. Thank y'all for, coming in and talking back to us. We appreciate that a whole lot. We got anything this week? You got anything this week you want to invite the people to?
No, I don't think so. Besides Thursday nights, we got the karaoke and bike night up there at OU Lounge, 2350 South Riverside Drive. We kicks it up there, man. I go in the mix and they let me kind of do what I want to in the mix or whatever.
Right.
And I go old school, new school.
Yes.
Get our
Thank you, Tammy.
Dancers in.
Yes,
they got some nice little drinks over there. It is a kitchen, so you can go over there and get you some wings
some good old
some
fish.
Right,
yeah,
some fried
it's some good fish there. Yeah.
So yeah. I would encourage you to come through, man.
On Thursday.
Check us out on Thursday.
There we go. All right, y'all. Well, husband, that'll do it for us, y'all. Thank y'all so much. We'll see y'all next Monday. Same jazz